When I was a child, I had a neighbor named Dr. Gibbs. He was unlike any doctor I had ever known, very simple and kind, especially to us mischievous kids. In addition to his work saving lives, Dr. Gibbs often planted trees. He wanted to turn his 10-acre plot of land into a forest. This kind doctor had some very interesting tree planting theories, quite contrary to the principles that everyone thought were obvious. He never watered newly planted trees. He explained to me that watering them would make them spoiled, and the next generation of trees would become weaker and weaker. Therefore, it is necessary to train them to face hardships. Any tree that cannot withstand it will be uprooted from the beginning. Then he showed me how to water trees with roots growing on dry land, so that when it is dry, they will have to root deep and find a source of water. No wonder I never saw him water the trees. He planted an oak tree, and instead of watering it every month, he took a rolled-up newspaper and hit it. Bang, bang, bang. When I asked him why he did that, he replied, "To get its attention." Dr. Gibbs passed away 2 years after I left home. Now, looking back at the rows of trees in his house, I can still imagine him planting trees 25 years ago. The trunks of those trees are now strong and full of vitality. Like young men, they wake up every morning, proudly puffing their chests and ready to face challenges. A few years later, I also planted 2 green trees. In the summer, I watered them. In the winter, I sprayed them with medicine and prayed for them. They were almost 9 meters tall after 2 years, but they were still trees that always depended on the hands of caregivers. Just a gust of cold wind blowing by, they shook and shook their branches. They looked like weaklings. Unlike Dr. Gibbs' forest, it seems that adversity and deprivation are often more beneficial to them than abundance. Every night before going to bed, I often go to my 2 sons' room to watch them sleep soundly. Looking at their small bodies that are pulsing with the rhythm of life, I always pray that they have an easy life. But recently I suddenly thought that it was time to change that prayer. I pray that they will be stronger to withstand the inevitable storms in life. It is naive to hope that they will escape hardship, because adversity and difficulty are always inevitable. And whether we like it or not, life is never flat. I pray that the roots of my children will take root deep, so that they can draw strength from the hidden springs of life. In fact, looking back, I have prayed for peace too much, but those wishes are rarely granted. What we need is to hope that we can train a strong body and a strong, resilient will, so that when the sun is burning or the rain is stormy, we will never be defeated. Thank you so much for watching, and stay blessed.